with him.
Wild Crow comes inside every day to be with his favorite toddler will melt your heart. Have you ever seen something so unusual that it makes you stop and wonder how it even works? Like, how could a wild bird and a little kid become best friends? This story about a crow and a boy named Otto will make you smile and might even make you rethink what you know about animals. So here's how it all started. One summer day, the Lar family found a crow in their yard. The bird looked weak, tired, and like it was asking for help. They tried to find someone who could take care of it, maybe a wildlife rehab place, but nothing worked out. So, they decided to take the bird in themselves. They named him Russell. At first, Russell was just trying to recover. He needed rest and food to get his strength back. The family thought that once he was better, he'd just fly away and go back to the wild. But Russell had other plans. Instead of leaving, he stayed. And out of everyone in the family, he seemed to pick Otto, the youngest, as his favorite. It wasn't something you'd expect. Every time Otto went outside, Russell would be right there with him. Even if the family closed the window, Russell would sit outside, waiting for Otto like he didn't want to miss anything. It became a regular thing. Otto would play in the yard, and Russell would be there, watching over him. Their bond just kept growing stronger and stronger. And here's where it gets really interesting. Crows are super smart. You might already know that. But Russell was more than just smart. He was clever and full of personality. One of his favorite things to do was ride on the family car. Whenever they drove Otto to preschool, Russell would perch on the roof like he was part of the team. Can you imagine seeing a crow hitching a ride on a car? It must have looked hilarious. But Russell also had a mischievous side. For some reason, he was obsessed with Otto's baby siblings' pacifiers. He'd sneak up, grab the pacifier, and fly off with it. Getting it back was always a funny game of chase. It's like he just wanted to play a little prank. Russell didn't just get along with the people in the family. He also had a thing for their pets. He'd sit on a high shelf, watching the dog jump and bark, trying to reach him. It's like Russell knew he was safe up there and was just teasing for fun. Even so, there was never any bad blood, just a lot of playful back and forth. Evenings were something special. When Otto sat down to watch cartoons, Russell would quietly fly in through the window and sit beside him. He'd watch the screen like he actually understood what was going on. It's moments like these that made the family realize Russell wasn't just some wild bird anymore. He was part of the family. But let's stop for a second. Doesn't this make you wonder why Russell stayed? He could have flown away any time. Why would a wild bird choose to stick around with humans? The family thought about this a lot, but the answer was always the same. It was Otto. There was something about that little boy and the way he treated Russell. Otto would gently stroke Russell's feathers, and the crow seemed to love it. Maybe Russell felt safe. Maybe he felt loved. And isn't that what we all want to feel safe and cared for? This story isn't just about a crow and a boy. It's about the connections we can make, even when it seems impossible. Russell and Otto showed that friendship doesn't need to make sense to be real. It's about trust, kindness, and just being there for each other. If this story made you smile or think about things differently, share it with someone who could use a little joy today. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more stories like this. Thanks for sticking around, and I'll catch you in the next one.